Another hectic day schedule waits President Aquino tomorrow on day 2 of his 2-day state visit to New Zealand. The President will meet up with top business executives of various New Zealand-based companies in Auckland. He will then depart for Wellington, where he will be given arrival honors and hold bilateral meetings with Governor General Jerry Matepare and Prime Minister John Key. The two bilateral agreements between the two countries will then be signed. On his first day today in Auckland, the President met with the Filipino community, briefing them on the reforms and economic gains achieved by his administration. Rocky Ignacio with this report.
President Aquino is in New Zealand for a 2-day state visit. The visit intends to expand the economic relationship between the two countries. Potential investments in agriculture and tourism sectors are among the priorities of the Aquino administration. One of the President's first schedule was his meeting with the Filipino community in Auckland, where he presented the new and vibrant Philippines. President Aquino brought good news as his gift or pasalubong for the Filipinos in New Zealand. He discussed the reforms and the economic gains that the country had attained in 2 years.
Nung umpisa, talaga may agam-agam kami sa lahat na nadidiskubrong problema at paano ba natin bibigyan ng kalutasan to? Paano ba natin hahanapin yung pantustos ng lahat ng kakailanganin to? Para naman hindi magsawa yung pagtitiwala ng tao sa atin. Kasi ako nagugulat, no? In 2 years' time, no? Yung economy po natin in the first quarter posted 6.3% GDP growth. No? In the second quarter, it was 5.9. But I understand that will be revised upwards. Ayaw lang sabihin sa akin kung gaano ka-up yung upwards. No? Pero that is in, di ba? When you look at the global economy, it is really in a bad situation. No? There is a lack of confidence in so many sectors. But in our economy, no, the confidence is very, very high. The stock market has broken its own records 46 times in roughly 27 months of our administration. Okay.
The President said that under his watch, all government projects will be properly implemented, such as strengthening of education, infrastructure, health services, justice system, implementation of conditional cash transfer in the fight against poverty. President Aquino also reported the government's target to make the country rice-sufficient next year.
Tapos sa 9.5 years po nung nauna sa akin, hindi na natapos yung classroom na shortage. Ang pangako na naman po sa atin ng DepEd next year. Tapos na yung 66,800 classrooms na kailangan natin. Mas ang ganda pangako nun, umuutang pa rin naman po yung gobyerno natin, dahil lang may deficit. Pero maganda ho nito, napapalitan na natin yung utang natin nung araw na mahal sa mas murang utang ngayon, mas mababa interest at napapatagal yung panahon ng pagbabayad nito. At napupunta. Yun ang pinaka-importante yun. Napupunta sa dapat papuntahan. Okay. Napag-usapan na po natin kanina yung bigas, no? Prosi, kung pwede tumayo ka lang sandali, no? Para makita nyo ang ating pupurihin o sisisihin next year. Dahil next year po, ang commitment niya, hindi lang ho tayo magiging self-sufficient sa rice, no? Baka maging exporter pa tayo. Pero siyempre, pinaalala rin ho niya. Pero boss, kanya, 20 bagyo lang naman dumadalaw sa atin taon-taon. Baka naman sabayan tayo sa ani. Kaya pag sumabay naman sa ani, absuelto mo naman ako doon sa pangako ko sa iyo.
Despite good news, President Aquino made his vow to put corrupt officials into jail.
So kailangan natin ipakita naman, no? Tayo hindi mangmang, hindi tayo mapasensyoso tayong tao, pero merong obligasyon sa atin ang mga nangako sa atin. No? At ngayon nga ho, no? Maski ano pang pagandahan ng palusot. Alam niyo, share ko lang ho sa inyo sana. Tawang-tawa ko narinig kong joke. Marami yung mga kababayan na ho natin korap sa Pilipinas, kagagara ng kotse, kamamahal, katutulin. Pero pag ginustong tumakas, ang ginagamit wheelchair. Baka naman sabihin na may personal na naman ako. Yung po, pinadala lang sa akin text. Hindi ko alam kung sino sumulat.
Meanwhile, President Aquino thanked Filipino community in New Zealand for their support in the 2010 presidential elections. The President encouraged them to continue participating during elections and use their right to choose in the coming midterm elections.
Next year po, election. No, kung tayo mamimili, di ba? Sana piliin natin, hindi magaling kumanta, hindi magaling sumayaw, ha? Hindi naging extra ko sa telenovela. Pero may plataforma. At hindi lang may plataformang ipinapangako, di ba? Pero may pinakita na rin sa kanyang pinagdaanan na talagang tutuparin niya yung mga pinangako niya.
For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.